Greetings, Waterloo Catholic District School community. Today I would like to speak to you briefly about our decision to raise the pride flag at all of our schools and Catholic school buildings. It has been a long journey to get to this decision, and by no means was the decision made lightly. As a school system, we have obligations under the Education Act, the Ontario Human Rights Code, Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms, but also, and perhaps most importantly, to our Catholic identity. Our Catholic social teachings ground us in a preferential option for our most vulnerable, and the love and model of Christ calls us to the same. Our 2S LGBTQ students are amongst our most vulnerable, and they often endure great suffering and personal pain. Showing up for them and letting them know that they are loved can literally be life-changing, and can certainly and is most certainly within our mission. Like the greenery that surrounds us in spring, when God breathes new life into nature, my hope is that this action nurtures new hope in all of our community. Our vision statement proudly proclaims heart of the community, success for each, and a place for all. Waterloo Catholic District School Board proudly says through our motto that we deliver quality, inclusive, faith-based education. And that is true now more than ever. Our Pastoral Plan is grounded in Christ's love and the notion that we are all one in Christ's family, called to belong, gathered to become, sent to build. It celebrates the spirit of inclusion and welcome that grounds all of our school communities. And we see it lived out daily. Our schools are places where the love of Jesus is encountered and where we journey together as disciples of Christ. Our Catholic schools are places where we educate young people to respect every person, regardless of their differences. I have said it repeatedly over the past several weeks that this decision, this act of flying the pride flag in June, simply affirms publicly what we know to be true about our Catholic faith and our gospel values of love and inclusion, and the belief in the dignity of each and every person in our school communities that is lived out in our schools. Healing and inclusion is consistent with our call to belong. To understand Jesus' life, he ministered to the disenfranchised. He took in those that society shunned. His was a message of love, of tolerance, and understanding. We do have a responsibility to our community, to our staff, to our students, to our parents. And while I know that not everyone will be pleased with this decision, I encourage you to embrace this decision, to fly the pride flag at all of our schools and board buildings as an act that proclaims our gospel values and affirms the dignity of each person. Let it sow a spirit of inclusion and not division. Let it say, we are all one in Christ Jesus, called to belong, gathered to become, sent to build. Wishing one and all a good June and Pride Month.